What it do, homies? Stumbled upon something in my home screen called All 7 Times Ash Dies. 7 times. 7 times. All right. So obviously the Pokemon movie, right? Watched that when I was a little jit. Some thug tears might have been shared. You know what I'm saying? Little kid. Emotional. We ain't never seen that before. Or at least I don't think so. Yeah, we ain't never seen that before, right? Obviously he ended up being okay. But you telling me this man went and got offed 6 more times? Yeah. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up.
In the world of Pokemon, Ash Ketchum and Pikachu seem to be immortal, but they are far from that. The duo appears ageless and time surely seems irrelevant. They have died and it has happened more than once. If he has died more than once, how come he's alive now? How many times has he really died and how?
A lot of armor.
So many questions and we got the answers. Ever since he was 10, Ash was passionate about becoming the world's greatest Pokemon master. Over the last 20 plus years, he has made some serious progress towards his goal. Our protagonist has died a few times. After all, he has been living in a world.
Oh, this was 3 years ago, right? Okay, because you know, he is that now.
Goal. Our protagonist has died a few times. After all, he has been living in a world filled with dangerous Pokemon. To be exact, Ash has died about 7 times. Yes, you heard it right, 7 times. Ash's character has been killed mostly in Pokemon movies, and somehow he always comes back. Is Ash immortal? Let's first address this question. Nope, he's not immortal. He's just a regular human being like us, who does seem to age differently though. But the lad can't go against the laws of nature. There are several situations during the anime and movies where Ash has died only to end up living in the subsequent events. This might have caused confusion about his immortality. Nope, Ash doesn't have superpowers. He has always been revived by some Pokemon's special abilities. Now, let's look at all the times Ash has died. 1. The Tower of Terror. In the 23rd episode of the Pokemon anime series, Season 1, Ash tries to catch disappearing Hauntar and Gengar, but they eventually vanish through the floor. When Ash and Pikachu tumble to the ground, a chandelier falls on them. The Hauntar and Gengar are seen pulling their souls from their bodies, only to be returned later. We are not sure if the duo really died.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, you pulling out something. Yeah, or yes, the afterlife. Yeah, you're right. Unless they just in a coma or something, and what do you call that? Astral projection, right? That can also be that.
Number 2, Mewtwo Strike.
Yeah, it's 100% right. Astral projection. You know what's kind of crazy? Some of the things that you just don't process when you a kid, especially when it comes to stuff like death, right? You can't process that internally. You kind of just watching it, just consuming it.
It's back. In the first Pokemon movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, the jump between Mewtwo and Mew causes a heavy crash and destroys almost everything. The attack collides with Ash, turning him to stone.
That's a body.
However, the tears of all the Pokemon, both original and cloned, resurrected him. Number 3.
Nah, bro, man, getting me all emotional right there, man. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that they brought him back to life, but Pikachu trying to revive Ash by continuously thunder shocking him. And they let that scene go on so long too, bro. To just pulling at the heart, bro. Just sitting there, just dead, just dead, bro. Dead as all hell, just gone. You know what I mean? Whoo, man. Yeah, the Pikachu, that scene almost got me going again.
Of all the Pokemon, both original and cloned, resurrected him. Number 3, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. In this movie, we will meet Blob, who is supposed to fight off and kill humans who approach the Tree of Beginning. Because Ash did just that, he gets killed by the Blob. He was eventually revived by Mew and his abilities. Number 4, I Choose You. In the Pokemon movie, I Choose You, Marshadow, a mythical Pokemon, commands several other Pokemon to strike and relentlessly assault Ash until Marshadow sends both his body and soul into the afterlife. Pikachu goes through a special portal to help Ash and magically revives him.
I'm sorry. What? What?
In the Pokemon movie, I Choose You, Marshadow, a mythical Pokemon, commands several other Pokemon to strike and relentlessly assault Ash until Marshadow sends both his body and soul into the afterlife.
Yo, so, hold on. All right, so he got blasted by special abilities over. Was that all I see is Pikachu? I can't even see Ash's body. That's why I got confused. I'm sitting there thinking that's Pikachu that's getting blasted.
To strike and relentlessly assault Ash until.
Yeah, I just see Pikachu here. I don't know where Ash is. If he's the one, that's crazy. That bro got atomized.
Until Marshadow sends both his body and soul into the afterlife. Pikachu goes through a special portal to help Ash and magically revives him.
And so,
Number 5. Manaphy and the Prince of the Sea. Here, Ash dies a natural death. While attempting to restore the sea crown in the castle, which is fast filling with water, he appears to drown. But, thanks to the magical sea crown, Ash gains exceptional abilities and is able to save himself from drowning. So, technically speaking, he doesn't really die here. He was just close to dying. Number 6. The Victini. In this movie, Ash ends up freezing to death. There is no way for a mortal to endure being frozen in space. Victini uses his heating abilities to revive Ash and bring him back to Earth in one piece.
okay, hold on now. I understand this is anime. I feel like if you freezing in space, is it theoretically possible if you freeze in space, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like a matter of time. Your body just floating in space, dead. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't coming back. They capture you, catching space people, they capture you, astronauts, bring you in, heat you up. Will that bring you back to life? I feel like there might be a time limit on that. And if it is, for all the people that's into knowing about these type of things, I mean, to me, I'm thinking if you go up in space, you in a spaceship, and you just go out and take off you gone. Like, I guess it all depends, but you gone. Like, ain't no bringing yourself back. Let me know that.
Number 7. Mewtwo Strikes Back. In the remake of this movie, Ash is turned into stone when he jumped between Mew and Mewtwo's blast to stop them from fighting. The tears from the original and clones bring him back to life. Apart from these events, Ash has been electrocuted by Pikachu's 100k volts, referring to the Pokemon XY series. Technically, he should have been dead, but nothing happens to him. He is able to withstand the electric shock.
That's because that's Toon Force. That's all that is right there, right? That's how you explain it.
Well, this isn't new. Ash has been electrocuted several times, and it's probably a running gag by now. On one occasion, he even asked Pikachu to throw 100k volts at him. I hear you, it's a fictional anime and it's not real. But there must be a reason why such a huge amount of volts never killed him. And there is. Turns out, Ash's sneakers have kept him alive. A static shock is about 20k volts. But thanks to clothes and rubber shoes, you are able to build some resistance and mute the power of the voltage. Plus, Ash does not die because Pikachu has a glorified taser. He throws high voltage, but his current is low. Ash is a high-spirited, brave, yet gullible boy. He has always been willing to sacrifice himself for the good of his friends and his Pokemons. If he didn't revive every time he died, the Pokemon series would not have been the same.
I mean, I don't know about that last part, man. I don't know about that last one. Voltage, and he says Pikachu has low current. See, I was gonna chalk it up to simply being the power of friendship. You know what I mean? Like, maybe there's some mystical bond between Ash and Pikachu where Pikachu attacked with his full power because of the power of friendship and flashbacks and sad and sorrow music from Naruto that, he don't get hurt that often. I would have accepted that one. Yeah, but the clothes, which it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Clothes does, I get it, but okay. Anyways, yeah, 7 times. It's absolutely crazy. Y'all let me know what the next video I should check out. If you want me to continue checking out stuff, just called Pokeball, right? He also got this top 10 strongest fire type Pokemon. I don't mind checking that out as well. So let me know that down in the comments, all right? Dave's out.